Early the next morning, Soya was full of energy and ready to start her busy day when she was stopped by a man. The man took her directly to a luxurious yacht. It turned out that Hae Joo had recognized Soya and had deliberately arranged this reunion. At first, Hae Joo did not directly reveal his identity, but instead used the excuse of recruiting to get close to Soya and ask if she had liked anyone when she was little. Although Soya felt puzzled, she still told Hae Joo that she had. Hae Joo secretly rejoiced upon hearing this and thought that Soya must have been talking about him. Then he directly asked Soya if she had a boyfriend now. If not, what did she think of me? At this point, Soya felt cheated. Hae Joo was laughing proudly when Soya poured a glass of water directly in his face. Without waiting for Hae Joo to explain, Soya angrily wanted to leave. Hae Joo hurriedly chased after her, grabbed Soya's hand and tried to stop her. Soya felt annoyed and directly punched him. However, before she could take 2 steps, Soya received a call from the shipyard informing her that she had been accepted. She then realized that the man she had just kicked into the water was actually the interviewer. Soya returned in great shame and wanted to apologize. At this time, Hae Joo, who was preparing to go ashore, saw Soya coming and immediately pretended to be unable to swim, shouting for help. Soya was shocked and stepped forward to try to save Hae Joo. However, the next second, Hae Joo pulled her into the water. At this time, Hae Joo was still continuing his performance. Finally, Soya finally managed to use all her strength to fish Hae Joo out, but Hae Joo pretended to be dead and lay motionless on the ground. This scared Soya even more, and she immediately started first aid. Then she went straight to mouth resuscitation. Hae Joo opened one eye and glanced at her, trying to trick Soya again with a kiss. Seeing no reaction, Soya had to go in for mouth-to-mouth resuscitation again. The two, who had not seen each other for 15 years, finally recognized each other and sat down together. This time, the reason Hae Joo came forward was that Soya had successfully been accepted into the shipyard, and encouraged Soya to go forth and realize her dreams. But in the end, Hae Joo still really wanted to know who Soya's first love was when she was little. Soya took a big spoon and hit Hae Joo on the head, telling him to forget about it. In fact, Soya's life from now on would be tightly bound to Hae Joo's, because the shipyard where she worked was quite far away from her foster parents. Soya and Hae Joo went to rent a house. This house is the house of Jimin's uncle, whom Soya has not seen for 15 years. Jimin has also become a prosecutor through hard work. He is also very happy to see that Soya is now a tall and graceful young lady. When he saw Soya again, he just opened his mouth and waived all the rent, so that she could live in peace of mind. At this time, Choi Hwa, who admires Jimin, also happened to come here. Seeing Jimin chatting and laughing with a young girl, she instantly felt jealous. Jimin had no choice but to explain that this was the Soya who had grown up. Choi Hwa then laughed awkwardly. Soya had finally arrived at the company of her dreams and started work. On the other side of the street, Choi Hwa accidentally told her sister about Soya's appearance and arrival at the company. Madam was shocked. Butler Jean was scared. Madam had searched for Soya for 15 years and finally got some news. She immediately hurried to the company, holding back her fear and excitement. When she arrived at the company, she asked directly where Soya was. An employee told her that Soya had gone to the bathroom. Without stopping, the lady followed the smell and hurried to the bathroom. At a glance, the lady saw the scar on the back of Soya's memory. However, she could not immediately confirm that Soya was her dead daughter. In order to confirm further, the lady came to the address where Soya's adoptive mother lived.